Alright, we're doing more of that Person 5 Royal. My favorite game, Person 5. It just now occurred to me, earlier in the mail today, I wound up getting... Oh, when did that get turned on? What game were we playing there? Well, let's go ahead and turn that off. I recently got Persona 5 Strikers in the mail. Recently, I mean earlier today. Because it was on sale online for like a pretty good price. Full price games here in Canada are 80 bucks. And it was on sale for like 30. So I was like, okay, well, I'll pick it up even if we don't get to it for a while. Because, you know, this is still going to take me quite a while. Also, the release date of Persona 4 Golden and Persona 3 Portable for the Switch got announced to like January 19th. And the uploads for this series already go past January 19th, so I'm evidently not playing those at launch. Maybe I'll play them one day, but, you know, evidently not playing them at launch. I also want to preface at the beginning of this stream that there is a chance the stream could randomly die at any given point. Reason being, the extreme cold weather here is so bad that apparently there's, like, a power shortage going on. So, it is possible that by doing this, everything might just turn off randomly. So, if ever the stream goes down, that's why. That would be the reason for it, most likely. So, there's that. Hello, Mortis. How's it going today? Because, yeah, over here, it's stupid cold. The past several days have been anywhere in the range of -30 to -40. Like, anywhere in that range. What temperature is it right now? -31, apparently, so it's not as bad as it was earlier. But it's still pretty bad. I was at PetSmart earlier today, and, like, picking up toys for both my doggy and my cousin's doggy and some food for my gecko. And the clerk there was telling me, yeah, in this weather, if someone's out there for, like, 20 minutes without gloves, they're gonna get frostbite. Like, it's just, the weather is straight up dangerous right now. So, there's that. Tired but good. I understand that feel. I'm very tired today, but...
Okay. Probably
for very different reasons. I'll probably get into the story here in a hot second. I gotta look up these will seeds. I grinded since last time. What were we, like level 22 or something last time? I'm 330,000 yen now. Now I'm level 27, 26, 25. Yeah, we're in a lot better of a situation. We're probably pretty good here. We're probably a-okay. I did actually end up looking up where the will seeds were, shortly after the last stream. That was like a week ago, so I gotta look it up again. Persona 5 Royal Kaneshiro will seeds. It didn't seem like they were in all that tricky of places when I was having a look-see there. Like, we already got the first one, right? Yeah, we already got the first one. And then in terms of the second one, what Mr. Dudo does is, yeah, when Morgana says that there's like a will seed somewhere close around here as we go onto that one area, you can apparently take like a really weird route. Is apparently what you can do. So hold on. No, I can only fast travel from a safe room. What am I doing? So anyway, yesterday I wound up meeting up with my German bilingual group that I grew up with for like 12 years, essentially. More than that, actually. Probably closer to 14, because, you know, 12 years of grade school, and then there was, like, kindergarten, and before kindergarten, declined Kinderschule, so 14 years. Isn't this all side-by-side comparison video of the Switch and PS5 version of this game, and you're honestly pleasantly surprised about how well the Switch version holds up, huh? Like, I wouldn't know since I haven't played any of other versions, per se, but, like, from what I've seen in this, it's, you know, seemed pretty nice. Should I just go to here? Is this what I should do, maybe?
And we're here.
We're here. Yeah, so, anyway, we meet up, like, at least once a year, typically. Go have dinner at a restaurant somewhere, and that's what we did this time. There was something really interesting that happened, let's just say. This is kind of going to be a continuation of a story that I first told during the Metroid Prime playthrough. So, if I can remember it by the time I cut this up into parts later, I'll try to, you know, include that in the description, but, like, I'll tell the story from the beginning here anyway. Because the plot thickens in regards to the situation with the Spongebob movie games, of all things. So, basically this past April-ish, something like that, when the semester was wrapping up. Whoa. Well, so, what do I do? Like, go this way? One of my friends who was graduating from business at the time, when we were talking about summer plans, he was like, oh, well, I never beat the SpongeBob movie game as a kid. Maybe this summer I'll, like, go back to it and actually try to beat it. And I was like, what? No way, me too. I also played the SpongeBob movie game, but I never beat it. That's crazy. We should meet up during the summer and do that together. And that was the plan. And we were gonna do it at Fragapalooza, but, you know, Fragapalooza was, like, the smaller hybrid event this year at, like, a smaller venue than usual. He went to the actual regular venue, which is, like, so far away, and didn't have enough time to come to, like, the smaller venue. So that couldn't happen during Fragapalooza. But more recently, we've finally been in the talks about doing it during this winter break. This will be uploaded, like, sometime in January. This will be, like, sometime late January by the time this is uploaded. It's currently the 21st of December. At the time when we were first organizing this, I started looking into it, and I was like, okay, well, do you still have the disc? Because I don't, as I try to find it. He was like, oh, yeah, I do still have the disc. And I was like, oh, that's crazy. Maybe we can just, like, pop it in my computer then. And he was like, wait, your computer? I have it for the GameCube. And I was super confused, and I ended up looking it up, and apparently, what was going on there is there were 3 different SpongeBob movie games that were made that all have the title of, like, the SpongeBob movie game, like, all the same name. There was a 3D platformer that used the same engine as Battle for Bikini Bottom that was released on home consoles like GameCube, PS2, stuff like that. Apparently good on this guy, I think. Yeah, I think it's this year. Is that a thing over there? Oh, it's a thing over there. That's the one that he played. There was a PC point-and-click adventure game that was in the style of some of the other SpongeBob point-and-click adventure games. That's the one that I played. I played a bunch of those other games. Apparently, this is what you do here. So that's the one that I played and never beat. And the third one was a Game Boy Advanced 2D platformer game that neither of us had played, but that was the third one. So when we were planning things out, it's just like, oh, are we just gonna do, like, all 3 then? And it's like, yeah, that's the plan. We're probably gonna do all 3. So while this whole group was at this restaurant the other day, and I was chatting with, like, one of these old friendos of mine,
That's 2 so
I was
far.
telling him, like, oh yeah, me and him down there are sorting out this thing about with the SpongeBob movie game. I'm telling him, you know, this wacky story. And as I was telling him the story there, like, this blew my mind. This is like sitcom level coincidence. But as I was telling him this and talking about the 3 games, this other guy that I was talking to, he was like, wait, the Game Boy Advanced one, I played that one, I had that, but I don't think I ever beat it though. I was like, you're joking with me. You're kidding me right now. No, that, for real, we have a representative of the PC game, being me. We have a representative of the GameCube/home console game, being, like, my friendo that I was originally organizing it with. And we now have a representative of the Game Boy Advanced game. Well, with none of us ever having beaten our respective games, but having, like, played them back in the day. So, the one guy who played the Game Boy Advance game, he's apparently gonna be working still over this December month that's left, but is available in the evenings. So right now we're trying to work out a thing where it's like me and the original friendo that we were planning things out with might meet up, like, during the day earlier and cover the GameCube game and then, like, lead into the PC game, and then sometime in the evening when the other friendo's out from work and when we're closer to getting to the Game Boy Advanced one, maybe that's what we'll do. Anyway, I thought Nier Automata was gonna be the final new playthrough we started this year. It is shaping up like it's actually gonna be the SpongeBob movie game. So, so there's that. Where's the last we'll see? Let's see here. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember looking this up. This is back at, like, the vault level, and I had to do something weird with the layout or whatever the heck. So I should probably go this way. So that happened, and we'll wait. Okay, I just gotta find some way around from there then. And another friendo that I was giving a ride to, like, when I was driving back home, or more specifically to a friendo's house that's in the same neighborhood here that we were going to afterwards to, like, keep on chatting through the night, essentially. Since it was in the same neighborhood as me, I just, you know, gave a couple people a ride and we went over there, one of which was the person I was originally organizing with. So I mentioned to him, like, oh, yeah, cameras. I'll just
Show me
ambush
your
this guy,
true
whatever.
form.
I mentioned to the guy I was originally organizing with, like, hey, this other friendo played the Game Boy Advanced one, so we can actually go ahead and do that. I was talking about that, and the other friend, who doesn't even live here anymore, he lives over in, like, the next province of BC, but is just, like, here visiting family for the holidays. As he was listening, he was like, that sounds amazing, that sounds so cool, and he kind of wanted to be a part of it as well. So we've been texting, and, like, he's only here for, like, a very limited time to spend, like, the holidays with his family, but if it can somehow work into his schedule, like, even if he just stops by for, like, a brief time, he wants to be a part of that. So, so it is possible that we might have a little bit of a crowd in this very room here. Like at least 2 people. It might go all the way up to 4 though. You have lots of SP, so you can go ahead and do that. So, oh, is it gonna be it's the thing apparently. So, so that might be going on next week. I'll just hit skip. So yeah, that might potentially be going on this channel. So you know, it's an interesting way that things have turned out. And that'll certainly become one heck of a series if we end up doing that. You know, that'll certainly be something. I hate Rampage. Ow. But we're a lot stronger now, so it's not too bad. And also, not a lot of that hit me anyway. Well, whatever. Well, we can do this for a technical. Bam, the nuke. But anyway, it was interesting catching up with some people last night, for sure. Sweet, more monies, because I totally needed more of that.
Okay.
It was interesting to catch up with people. Okay, there's the lights and stuff. The little after party thing where Bob was interesting. I don't drink, because I was like the only person that wasn't getting drunk, essentially. But yeah, hello, Rigid Rat. You ask how the weather is, but you have a good idea that weather should be miserable in your area by tomorrow. Yeah, it's kind of that time of year, plus, like, I don't know what the heck is going on with Mother Nature right now. It's just going absolutely crazy, but,
I can
you know,
feel it.
It's way crazier right now than it oftentimes would be at this time of year. It's some of the coldest weather that we've had here in quite a while, so I've been trying to stay warm and stay safe. Hope things are going well for you there, Rigid Rat. Anyway, I was just telling a story about, like, meeting up with my old German bilingual group last night. Boop-a-da-bop. We had a good time at the restaurant there. Some people had to go home and get, like, sleep for, like, the next day of work. But, you know, the handful of us that didn't have to be up at a reasonable hour just went over to this other guy's place who lives in my very same neighborhood. And, you know, it was interesting because the person whose place that we went over to, him and I didn't really get along all that well growing up. We had a lot of conflict as kids, especially in elementary school, where, oh gosh darn it. Oh gosh darn it. Especially in elementary school, when I remember that was the age where, you know, everyone would always invite everyone to one another's birthday parties. And he would always be like mean to me, but if my birthday was coming up, he'd start being nice to me so that he gets invited. I remember that going on. No! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, please. Guard and then find a way out of here, please. Oh, never mind. Get pranked. I did not save. That isn't great. That's really not great news. Anyway, so we didn't get all that, like, we didn't get along all that well growing up. But nowadays, it's like, we're both young adults. You know, we were kids back then. Like, who cares? Leaving the past behind us. And while we were at that restaurant, like, I was probably talking the most with him. We were talking about vehicle stuff because he's working on a vehicle himself and I'm working on a vehicle, and we were like, you know, bonding over that and stuff and just talking as like, you know, completely different people than we were as kids. You know, so that was, you know, really cool to see there. Just remember today that the Switch has Twitch? Oh, wait, it does?
Let's do this.
Since when? I think they absorb fire. Man. I'm just gonna do this there. So that was really cool there. And, you know, over at his place, you know, was very, very hospitable and super friendly and stuff. And it was, you know, really neat. Wow. I can technical you, so I'm gonna do it, I guess. Do I really want to not revive my teammates here? I mean, this is super sketchy. I should have done that, like, big group hitting thing. That's what I should have done. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Watch your health.
No. No, I need HP things. Okay, up there. Oh, crap. Oh, no. I'm just gonna do this. Watch you a bunch of times on your Switch calls. App seems to have a memory leak issue in your experience, though. Oh, weird.
Watch out. Get ready.
What do I technical? Is it with a physical thing?
Against ice.
I don't know what it means technical there. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, I'm gonna use a revive thingamabob as well, dude. Sure, let's do that for Yusuke. Is what we can do.
I apologize.
We'll be fine, right? We're doing a thing, apparently. Anyway, on the way home here, since it's, oh my goodness! Since it's in the same neighborhood as me, I asked the two that I was giving a ride to. Gosh dang, I have to go get that will seed again. Well, there goes all the progress of this stream so far. You love to see it. Boy. Watching you on Twitch via your Switch doesn't have chat, and it tends to boot you out if you use it too long. At least on Switch is fun to say. At least it rhymes there. Yeah. It kinda is. Isn't there? Anyway, I asked them if they wanted to, see, like, my big project nowadays. No! No, gosh dang it, I need it to not be... Well, whatever, we can go get the other will seed first, and then we'll go back and get the second one, I guess, while we're here anyway, right? Because sure. So apparently the way you do this is you rearrange the thingamabobs around here to open up a different path, apparently.
Joker.
So press the button. So on the way home, ended up going by my cousin's place and going into his garage. Obviously sending me a text to be like, I'm going to your garage again. I'm raiding it one more time. And I showed my two friendos my old truck there, and they thought that it was hella cool. And if we ever have like a get-together during the summer, I'll actually be able to drive it to said get-together. Apparently this is the way that you go for the thingamabob. Apparently. And then there's some guy to fight. Which I was here as well, perhaps they're protecting something. Yeah, so I guess we'll fight here.
What are your thoughts?
It's definitely tough. Are we good to go? I hope so. Let's find out. What are you doing here? Since you're here, it'll be the last of you. Oh, no. So, oh, you're pretty crazy looking.
Let's do this.
Here it comes. Get ready. So, yeah, that was fun there. And then we went by my place here because they wanted to pick up some alcohol to bring over there. And then we went over there and we were just hanging out around the kitchen and stuff for a while, just chatting away. Eventually we went downstairs to the big TV that was there, and what they wanted to play was Mario Kart, but, you know, the person whose place we were at didn't have a Switch. But because we just live in the same neighborhood anyway, I, at like 2:30 or something in the morning, drove back over to my place just to grab, like, my Switch and spare dock and stuff like that and all my controllers, and I brought them back over, and we played Mario Kart there. I was the only one who wasn't drunk, since I don't drink. Oh, are you just weak to this? Oh, that's pretty sweet. Cool. And, you know, I've played Mario Kart with some of them before, not in a long time. And, you know, consistently when I've played Mario Kart with them before has been like, oh my goodness, has been like me, you know, always greatly surpassing them and stuff. But the one friendo, I swear, like, he played Mario Kart better drunk than I'd ever seen him playing Mario Kart sober. He beat me the first race and the second too. Like, on the second race I was going slightly easy by not shielding, but that's it. I was still, like, playing my best, though, was the thing. And, like, he stood up and he was popping off with arms in the air. He was like, holy crap, I beat Jake, that's never happened before. Like, he was hyped. But legitimately, he played Mario Kart better drunk than I'd ever seen him playing sober. But it had been years since I'd seen him playing sober, so like...
My turn?
Sure. So, I mean, maybe I haven't seen his gaming skill in quite some time. What is this? Well, okay, cool. Oh, we got another holdup. So, that was pretty wacky there. So, we did a Grand Prix of Mario Kart. And then, as things were getting late, everyone decided that, like, we wanted to go to Netflix and watch a horror. And, the group couldn't really decide what horror movie we were going to be watching for a while. I don't really watch horror movies, you know, myself. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just, you know, watch whatever gets put on, I guess. And eventually, you know, as people were talking about their fears, it seemed like a couple in the group were, apparently their only fears were like the ocean and stuff like that, or being stranded there. So everyone was like, oh, let's just put on like a shark spooky movie. And we put on a movie that, if I recall, I think it was called 47 Meters Down Uncaged. So it was like a sequel. We hadn't seen the original. It was really hard to hear what they were saying on the TV, especially with how much we were all chatting constantly. So we didn't really know what was going on for so long. But eventually it gets to like this group of teenagers dive into like these old ruins, and oh no, they're trapped inside and like sharks are trying to hunt them and stuff like that. But, oh, you absorbed that. But it was so boring. Like, it was just all these blurry underwater shots where you can barely tell what's going on, and super drawn out. Hi, Jesse. Oh. My other scarf is covering the camera. There we go. There we go. Hi, Jesse. Yeah, I got a bunch of toys for you earlier today that you'll be getting in a few days' time. Is the case. There were just these long, drawn-out shots where characters weren't even saying anything for like minutes on end, and it's just like swimming through these blurry shots for so dang long. It was so boring. Everyone started passing out. So partway through, I just went home. Like, I snuck out in the night after everyone had just like completely passed out. And then I got home at like 4:30 last night. Then at 5:30, I got like a text on my phone being like, wait, when did he leave? Like, how did he leave without any of us noticing? And it's just like I used them ninja skills or something. I don't know. So there was that. Hi, silly Gogi. Let's go. But like, I didn't watch that movie through to the end, so I don't know like what happened from there. But my goodness, that was probably one of the most boring movies I'd ever seen. Like it might not be fair if we didn't get to hear like any of the dialogue beforehand and what was really going on. But it was so just boring. There's just nothing happening, and when they do eventually go for spooks, it's just like jump scares. Like, I was bored out of my mind. So there's that. I mean, it looks like a manticore aside from not having wings. I've heard the name before, but I'm not actually familiar with it. Been watching a bit of the new Sonic cartoon on Netflix. Quite fun. There's a new Sonic cartoon on Netflix? Movies are dumb by nature. I suppose there's that. So you're not weak to light. You're probably only weak to ice. Which, I mean, I can switch to, I can absolutely switch that. Oh yeah, in my off-camera grinding, I did also recruit like the rest of the personas that I was missing here. And I was gonna do some Persona Fusion off-camera and make them stronger, but I noticed that when I went to go fuse Personas, there was like some cutscene that was happening in the Belt. I was like, oh, I want to do that off-camera, so I just reloaded my save file and didn't do it. So something's gonna happen in the Belt. But something's gonna happen. We have Ocean Survival Dread. Have you heard of the game Subnautica? Yes. One of my close streamer friends and one of the mods of this channel used to stream it a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna skip the thingamabob. Cool. Well, I'm glad that didn't give us as much trouble as the was it the Kamoshida one that was like the vengeful god? Or the whatever, it was something god. I don't remember what exactly it was. Something or other there.
It looks so strong.
Whoa, wind wall, it's so strong. Whoa, oh gosh, dang it. So medium wind damage to one foe. I think I might always want to keep on like my light ones, just because of like Merciless difficulty, how easy it is to one-shot enemies so much of the time, so it might be nice to have like the light one all the time. But may as well have it be like the all one, not the one foe one, right? Low amount of HP, medium amount of HP, low amount of HP to all allies. And then that, confuse. I might honestly get rid of that. As long as I keep on like the all, so I can, you know, get personas that are weak to wind and stuff like that by knocking them down and then chatting with them, then we probably good. Probably. I would hope. Alright, there's a will seed thing here, and then we'll go get the one that I lost. We'll go get that, and it'll be great. Give me this crap! Just in case I use it for a thumbnail, I guess, even though I probably won't. Actually, I probably would, because what else am I going to use for this part? I don't know. Anyway.
We got
So
another
there's
will
that.
seed. That's 2 so far.
Yeah, we go back and get the second that is part of the erase timeline. Sonic cartoon is called Sonic Prime. Is it like Metroid Prime? Basically like Sonic Boom cartoon, except with better character designs and it takes itself a bit more seriously. Also time paradox shenanigans. Huh. Wacky. Only Sonic media that I've ever seen is like the Sonic movies. That's the only ones that I've seen. Actually, wait. Like the old school cartoon, I think I saw like a couple episodes of way back when. I think this was shortly after Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out, and I played that. I was like, oh, who's this Sonic character? And started looking into him, you know, forever ago. So, I think there was that. Okay, so, hold on. Do we need to, yeah. We'll do that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and save. So let's go get that last will seed. So let's see here. So the office, I guess. So we'll map out that one smidge, get that chest.
We've arrived.
Okay, we've arrived. Yep, let's go.